Hey guys, so this week I'm going to be doing a quick flip through of my Inktober sketchbook. So this is a really super small, it's, hold on a second, 4.5 by like 6.25 inches, so it's a really small notebook. It's leather bound, and I picked it up at the what do you call it? The supply store that my college has in the student union. So it's a super small notebook, and I have been using it for Inktober. So this is the first year that I have done Inktober at all. And so I didn't want to do anything too big because I kind of wanted to just get a feel for how Inktober works and all that. So these are just going to be little doodles, and I've posted a few of them online and done a few videos where I did some Inktober doodles in here. So you've seen a few of these before, but I'm going to be showing you all of them now in this flip through. So let's get started. So this is the first sketch or doodle that I did. It's like a little stylized tree. I was kind of inspired to do this by Casey Golden. She's another artist on YouTube, and she has like this really blocky and unique style, and I was kind of inspired to give it a try, so that's where this one came from. And then day 2, as it was October, I decided to draw a little pumpkin friend because I will not get the chance to carve pumpkins this year, so I figured, you know what, if I'm not going to be able to carve pumpkins, then I'll just draw myself a little pumpkin jack-o'-lantern friend. And then for day 3, the prompt was poison, and I was kind of inspired to do a bit of an offhand definition of poison, and so I have a person sitting in front of a computer, and then these little icons show various social media, because people often go on saying how social media is like the bane of modern society and how it's a poison that's like sucking, you know, the youth's time out of their day and whatever. Day 4, I did a little spooky hallway lit by a little candle, and then there's like darkness all around it, and that was really cool. And this little gal right here is Noche. She is a character I created. I don't know if you know this, but I at some point would like to start making comics and graphic novels and all that, but I need to improve on my skills a little bit more before I attempt something like that. But I do really enjoy making characters, and Noche was born kind of from the idea of like opposites attract and stuff. So yeah, that's Noche. She's a shy, quiet little gal, and I absolutely love her. Now these two sketches doodles kind of got messed up, so I don't like them very much, but I'm gonna show them anyways. This is Dia. Dia is Noche's older and considerably more outgoing and popular older sister. She's very confident and strong, and she's not afraid to speak her mind, whereas Noche is she's shy little bab, and she kind of lets people walk all over her because she just doesn't know how to defend herself. But yeah, in the sketch, the inking kind of didn't turn out the way I wanted it to. This is the second time I've drawn Dia, and I kind of like how I drew her initially, so I think I'll go back to that design. And then this is just a candle I remember that Danica Sills did like a candle for one of her Inktober days, and I was like, oh, that looks so cool, I want to give that a try. But it didn't turn out exactly the way I wanted it to, but it's okay. And then this is like a cupboard, and it's slightly cracked open, and there's like little eyes peeking out of it, and that's like the backdrop of like a kitchen or whatever. And then for day 9, the prompt was crooked, so I tried to draw some teeth, but it didn't go very well. I don't like that one at all. So this one right here is just some mountains in a desert in the early morning, and it's in kind of like a simplified style, kind of like how day 1 was really simplified, so I like this one a lot. And then day 11 marks the streak where I started doing like potions bottles. So day 11, 12, and 13 are like different types of potions bottles, and I inked them using this Pentel brush pen, and that was, I believe this is, yeah, day 11 is the first time that I actually used this brush pen. Previously I'd been using these Sakura Pigma Micron pens, and these are really cool. I really like them, but I like the effect of the brush pen. I need to improve using it more because I have a really shaky hand, and so sometimes the line with the brush pen can be like really messy and jagged, so I need to work on that. And then these are the other potions bottles. So day 14 was Fierce, and I don't really know where I got the idea to do this, but I just kind of wanted to draw the Black Lives Matter symbol, and so that's what I did. And then Inktober day 15, the prompt was, I believe it was Mysterious, I think. I don't know. So I drew an homage to Friday the 13th, which, to be honest, I probably should have drawn it for Friday the 13th, but it was too little too late. But I wanted to get some Freddy in there. Or not Freddy, what the fuck's his name? Jason. Jason is Friday the 13th. Freddy is Nightmare on Elm Street. Shit, I'm completely messing up my horror villains. Inktober day 16 was just a day where I was so incredibly lazy and I just wanted to get something down, so I'm not even going to go into that one, just pretend it doesn't exist. Day 17, I wanted to draw a little ballerina foot, so I did that. Day 18, this was inspired by the video game Little Nightmares. It's a video game where the main character, Six, kind of goes around her environment, which is made for like really big people, and she kind of just walks around and you know, eats stuff. So that was inspired by that. You've got this little girl walking along in like a sewer, and like she's super tiny and all that good stuff. And then day 19, I wanted to draw some hair, so I did that. Day 20, this is supposed to be like an underwater theme because the prompt, God, what was the prompt for number 20? Hold on a second. Let me look. The prompt for day 20 was deep. So the prompt for day 20 was deep. And so I drew like this girl, person, child, drowning, basically. Yeah. So for day 21, I wanted to draw a crystal ball and bring back the Pentel brush pen because I really like using that. And yep, day 22, I drew a deck of tarot cards, and then I drew another crystal ball on the tarot cards because I did tarot deck, but then there was like this space is just completely empty. And so I was like, well, I can't have it be completely empty, so I drew a little tarot deck. And then this is like a little crystal. Yeah. And then this is like a staff. I'm working on improving my wood grain, so hopefully that will improve at some point. And then for 25, I drew a little witch's hat. I freaking love this witch's hat right here. This is probably my favorite freaking doodle in this entire goddamn book, because originally I was just gonna do the outline and be done with it, but then I was like, oh, but that's so lazy, and so I started like filling it in, and I'm like, oh, this looks so bad, but I kept going with it and it looks so good. I love it. Day 26, I drew a Frosty because I was eating a Frosty in October. Don't ask me why. Day 27, my laptop was updating and I was very upset. So I decided to vent my frustrations by drawing a laptop updating. Yeah. Day 28, I drew a knife, because I can. And then day 29, I drew like this little flower, and like the petals are falling off. And there's like these little vines behind it. I think this one was really cool. I think I could turn this into an illustration if I really, really wanted to. Day 30, I drew that girl from The Ring whose name escapes me. One moment, please. Girl from The Ring. Does she even have a name? Name of the girl from The Ring. Samara. I drew Samara because I wanted to. And I did more of like the darkness stuff in this. I did more of that. It didn't turn out quite as good as it did the last time, but I still like this. And then for day 31, I wanted to draw a little succulent plant hanging, you know, like those hanging succulent plants from like those, it's like those holders made out of rope, and they hold the succulents and like they're fixed and they hang from the ceiling. I wanted to draw one of those. So I drew that, and I think I actually like this a lot. It's very nice and pretty, and I really like it. So yeah, that's all of the prompts and my doodles from Inktober. I did it. I did Inktober. I'm actually pretty proud of myself. I didn't think I'd actually get through it. Ideally, I kind of wanted to post a video for this every day in October, but with my schedule, that just it just wasn't possible. I wasn't gonna be able to do it, so I settled for maintaining my once a week schedule, and I did my best to just work off camera on all the other ones. But next year, I really want to try and do something every single day. That would be absolutely amazing if I could do that. So yeah, those are all of the drawings I did for Inktober. Thank you all so much for watching. If you liked the video, then hit that thumbs up, subscribe to my channel, and if you are already subscribed, make sure to hit that bell icon so you get a notification every time I make a post. And as always, I will see you all next time. Bye!